Nu som lundi. Es lunes. Getsiobi desio. It's Monday, and that means we get to be intentional about brain science. I'm going to teach you how your brain works so that learning in this class is super easy, okay? And everything I teach you in this class, you're going to be able to transfer to your math class, to your science class, to your music class, to your PE class, to any class you're taking. Everything I teach you in here about brain science is going to help you in all of your classes. I'm going to give you all sorts of little clues for ways to memorize stuff quickly and painlessly, and you can use this in all your other classes too, not just language class. Okay, today we're going to talk about zipf's law, which is basically we're looking at high frequency words. Okay, it turns out that 20% of the most frequently used words are about 80% of everything you say. Okay, and here's a little diagram that we made, just showing that here's the words that are most frequent. Okay, so if I can teach you those high frequency words, I can leverage that. All right, that's not as much to memorize. You know who can say it better than I? Vsauce can say it better than I. So we're going to watch a little bit of the zipf mystery. I'll put the link in the description for those of you who are learning at home. And we're only going to watch up to about 5 minutes. Okay, and then he'll explain everything. Hey, let's go back to this screen right here. Now, he's talking about English, okay? And these are the high frequency words in English. The of, and, to, it, in, is, I, that, it, for, you, was, with, on, as, have, but, be, they. Okay, ignoring the fact that these are for English, and I'm teaching you either French or Spanish or Japanese, and the frequency is totally different. Let's see if we can figure out what these words are in whatever language it is I'm teaching to you. Why don't you pause the video right now and see if you can figure it out, and then ask me after the video, because I'm assuming you're watching at home if you're watching the video, ask me what those other words are that you couldn't figure out, okay? All right, so the way that we leverage this in our classroom is we're going to start with verbs. We are just going to look at the top 50 verbs by frequency, okay? Because nouns are pretty easy to figure out by context, but verbs are a little more difficult, and once you know a verb in its infinitive form or its dictionary form in Japanese, you can figure out what it means in the rest of the sentence, however it's conjugated, however it's inflected, whatever tense it's in, you'll be able to figure it out just by knowing what the infinitive form or the dictionary form of the verb is. Okay, so we're starting with the top 50 by frequency, and we're going to learn 5 a week. Now, is 5 a week difficult? Can I ask you to memorize 5 words a week? It's pretty easy, right? It's not like upstairs in your English class where you're given a list on Monday. Here's 20 new words to figure out. Here's Tuesday, here's a worksheet, here's Friday, here's the test. Now we'll never speak of them again. We are going to be building on this forever. As soon as you've got them, we're putting them in long-term memory. I'm going to teach you sneaky ways to encode it. So starting right now, we are starting to look at the top verbs by frequency, 5 a week, and we're always adding 5 to it. So we're never doing just 5. We're doing 5 plus the 5 the week before. Okay, so then 3 weeks from now, we'll do 15. That's 10 that you already know, forwards and backwards, plus 5. We're going to keep building on it, okay? It's a sneaky way to get you to put things in long-term memory, and it'll make reading be super easy for you, okay? All right, see you in class.